Hello there, I'm Sean, and this is the Yorkshire Time Lord on location, Peasholm Park. Okay, so for this latest Yorkshire Time Lord on location video, I'm going to discuss Peasholm Park, because it's one of my favourite places in this town to visit. I think it's just such a great location. It has such an interesting history. It used to be known as Tucker's Field when the town was originally bought by the Scarborough Council in 1911. And basically their plans were to basically construct a park around the lake. Basically the park opened on the 19th of June 1912. Now the Scarborough Council engineer Mr Harry Smith had the idea of making it look like a Japanese style garden, and you can really see his influence in the design of a park. It has this very oriental and majestic feel to it, and it's one of the reasons why I think it would work really well for an episode of Doctor Who. You know, I mean, if they ever decided to do another episode set in China's past, maybe if they did like a episode set around China's history with martial arts, it would work really well for a episode set in China's past. You know, it would be a great substitute for historic China if they ever went down that route again. Legend of the Sea Devils did explore China's past in regards to pirates, but they haven't done one exploring martial arts, which would be interesting given the Doctor's hatred and reluctance towards violence. So yeah, that would be quite interesting to see. So I would like to see Doctor Who film at Peasholm Park. But yeah, it's you know, really quite a gorgeous park. You know, it's just really pretty the way that they capture that majestic feel of, you know, a Japanese oriental garden, and you know, it's a great place to visit. And there's a few really iconic aspects to Peasholm Park as well. Most notably the naval warfare. Now, the naval warfare began in 1927 and continues to this day. Basically, what it involves is two boats waging war on the lake, and they have somebody giving commentary as well. The commentary is usually really good, basically explaining the story, what's going on, and it really makes this, you know, really kind of thrilling spectacle as these two boats collide on a lake. Basically, some of the boats are piloted by people and some of them by electricity, and some of the boats are powered by actual employees of Scarborough Council, which is one way to humiliate the Scarborough Council, I suppose. But it's really thrilling to watch, really fun, action-packed, spectacular. And if you've never seen the naval warfare, I definitely recommend checking it out. You know, it's still going to this day, and it is, you know, they have got some this year as well. So, you know, you can definitely check it out this year if you've never watched it before. And I would definitely recommend watching the naval warfare. Another really iconic aspect of Peasholm Park is the log flume. Now, the log flume has been operating since 1932 for over 50 years. And it's one of only 3 left in the UK outside of theme parks. So it has quite an important part in the UK's heritage as well. And, you know, basically this is something that I went on as a child with my dad, and I really enjoyed it. It's a really fun ride. Basically, it's the same as any log flume. You know, you go to the top, you know, it stops at the top and then it goes down. But it goes down really fast, so it's quite a big splash. And it's really fun as you go down at this great speed and splash into the water. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend it if you don't like getting wet, because you do get really wet going on a log flume. But I really enjoyed it when I went on it as a kid. And again, it's something else I recommend if you ever decide to visit Peasholm Park, or you've never been on a Peasholm Park log flume before. But yeah, I think Peasholm Park's just a really great place to visit. It's basically somewhere that's great if you just want to go for a quiet walk, because it's quite peaceful and a great place just to collect your thoughts. if you just fancy taking, a bit of a stroll, through, a really, quiet, peaceful, bit of land, it's a really great place if you just want a bit of peace and quiet. And it's, really pretty as well, some really gorgeous scenery in Peasholm Park. And, it's just, great to just look and, marvel at, this great park that they created to basically look like a Japanese Oriental garden. And it's definitely worth a visit if you've never been before, or you have been and you want to visit again. Anyway, what do you think about Peasholm Park? Have you visited Peasholm Park before? Do you want to give it a visit? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.